Hey guys, this is Eli Wimmer, and welcome to 6x6 Tips and Tricks. Okay, so like 5x5, the first thing that we're going to go over is what cube you should use. This is a Moyu Aoshi. Just some background information on my 6x6 experience. I average around 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I am not slow, but I'm also not fast. There are probably a lot of better videos out there, but this is just for a beginner level because I know a lot of our subscribers are beginner cubers. So yeah, let's get into some actual tips. Okay, so the first tip is to build your centers in an efficient way rather than just doing the bars like these. So for instance, this case, there's a one move to build this like inner center, and then all you'd have to do is pair up these and put them in like that, and then you can build your first two bars like that. Okay, so another tip is on last two centers. It doesn't really matter how you do it, but like on 5x5, getting a 2x3, but this time it's a 3x4 because it's a bigger cube. So how I do it, some people build like these and then go over, and then this one then go over, but how I do it, I just go from here to here, and this way you only do one commutator, and it's just the best for me. You can do either one. Because these bars are easier to build than this one, and you use a commutator for this one, so I just do this one first to get it out of the way. So there's your 3x4 right there. And then probably put this one right here, and then like that, and then you just have your commutator. Make sure you learn commutators. If you don't, then, you know, it's kind of more difficult to solve 6x6. So, another tip is, so you do this center, and then you see orange, but orange goes right here, but it's, you know, half the center's already done. So, you could finish this center like that, but these two are opposite, because it is a faster way than doing another center, since that was a really easy center. But you have to remember to, once you're done with your centers, to put back the correct color scheme, because like I always forget to do that, and it slows down your times a lot, or I always used to. So like right here, you would just switch like that, and then it's correct. So yeah, that's another tip. Okay, so this tip's kind of straightforward. So remember on my 5x5 tips and tricks video, I said to just turn really fast and have efficient solving. It's the same thing, except you want to turn like, it's like your number one priority, or one of them, besides efficiency. So especially on edges, because centers are the thing that the stage that you're gonna have to look ahead the most to get fast at. Also edges, but that's for when you're faster, like around where I am or something. But if you're slower than like 5 minutes or like 4 minutes, then all you want to do is just try and turn super fast. And you could try to look ahead, but you'll be a lot slower if you turn slow and try to look ahead than just turning fast. Like I said, especially on edges, you should do it like in the entire solve, except for, you know, of course, 3x3, just do your normal 3x3 then. But more for edges, because your time for edges will drop a ton. Okay, so another tip on last 4 edges is to just notice, like, don't pause too much when you're beginning it. Like, notice something really fast. Like, I wouldn't, like, if I didn't know this was here and I finished like first 8, I would see this and I would immediately go into it rather than look at this, because this, like, there's a really good chance that this will still be solved once I'm done with this edge. So what I'd probably do, I'd flip this one over and then put this one in and then do like that. So this one, it got broken up, but now it leaves me to a really good case where I can just flip that one over like that. And then I'm just at last two. So for this case, they're not on the same line. So I go like this, and then last four are solved. Okay, so if you get a case where all the edges are solved except for this one, so it's basically 4x4 parity, and it has to be the color of your last layer, so like yellow is right here. If you solve for like green or something like that, then it would have to be green or like, you know, any other color. So don't fix this edge and just do your cross and then your F2L. Alright, so right here, this helps avoid triple parity, which is where you have edge parity, and then OLL parity, and then PLL parity. So right here, if I do a parity alg with these layers, then I'll have parity right here. But if I do it with these inner layers, then I won't have parity. So you want to do the alg with that doesn't give you parity, and then you can just go on to OLL and then PLL. So the most you're gonna get with that tip is just double parity, and PLL parity is pretty easy. You know, it's just this. Oh yeah, and also I recommend for 6x6 to not use this parity, because there's more than one layer. It's just kind of hard. You can if you can do it fast, but I just do this one where you go like this, like that. I'll probably put the alg on the screen somewhere. So yeah. Okay, so another tip is to don't use any fancy finger tricks for 3x3 stage. So you can use R moves. L moves are okay. They're a little bit slower, but if you do any like I don't know, there's like a F2L technique where you go like that or something. Try to avoid that, because if you use any moves like this or D moves or like B moves, it's a lot slower. Like this, it's kind of hard to finger trick. I would just go like that. So try and use R, L, and U moves as much as possible instead of like B, D, and F moves. So yeah. So that was 6x6 tips and tricks. There wasn't that much to go over, because basically for big cubes it's pretty much the same thing, except for, you know, there's an even layered cube. And 6x6 and 7x7 are a lot bigger than 5x5, if you think about it. So leave a comment if this really helped you. Also comment if you want any other kind of 6x6 videos, like averages, walkthrough solves, anything like that. If you like this video, then please give it a like, and if you aren't subscribed, then please subscribe. So yeah, thanks for watching.